Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Strider Chip. I'm back with another one, as you can see, doing another video talking to you about a new deck profile here from Dragon Ball Super Card Games Masters. The BT24 did come out just recently, and I thought this leader, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito leader, sparking for Potara Warrior, was pretty awesome. I thought it was pretty nice. So I made a deck profile here for it. Don't get me wrong, there's probably more. This one has about 50 cards. We'll talk about the cards in the deck, battle cards, extras, and we'll talk about unisons, Z unisons also at that, and some of the sideboard. But let's take the back side of the card. Auto once returned when one of your Xeno Gokus or Vegito Gokus is using a combo, you're going to draw one. Nice, got the draw power. Awaken, 4 life or less, or you have a black Z unison with a specified cost of 2 in play. Draw 1, untap one of your energies, add 2 cards from your life until you have 6, basically, and boom, all that draw power. Flip side up, permanent. You can choose battle cards from under a black Z unison. When choosing cards to use with a battle cards Union Potara skill from your hand. So that's actually pretty cool. We'll talk about that Z Unison. That's very useful, and that skill actually really helps out. They work hand in hand. They work in combination with one another, and you're going to be taking advantage of that. So once per turn, when a black card with Unison skill or black Z Unison attacks or activates blocker skill, draw 1. It gets a 5k power for the turn. Active battle once per turn. You use up to 2 black cards with 5k power from under your battle cards or Z unisons, both black, in a combo with its skills negated for the turn. So that's actually pretty cool. That's really good. All right, so that's really good. So let's go ahead and talk about the actual deck itself. See if I can look at it from a different view instead of looking at the view that we're looking at right now. A better view. So this is a better view here for the deck. I think that looks beautiful. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So the obvious super combo that we have for the deck, we have Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Prince Strikes Back. This is a classical super combo. 4 life or less. All your energy will be black. Use this in the combo. Get a 10k combo. 10k combo for the battle. Then you may choose one card in your hand, place it at the bottom of your deck. You're going to draw 2 cards. Woo! That boy is slick. That boy is really good. That's some obvious staples. Another obvious staple we see your boy Super Saiyan Gohan Hostility Saiyan Encounter. I do not own this card, but this card, as you can see, is worth about $14 something, maybe a little bit more than that. The highest would be 60. This card is very playable. Well, it's rated S3. It's good for the archetype type. It's really good. I really don't want to go too much in detail with this one because you guys already know what it is. You should already know what it is. There's some detailed description of it. Predominantly, I would use the second auto skill when you use 1 black energy. It says if your leader is black, when this card is added to your Z energy, you're going to choose one of your opponent's battle cards at the energy cost of 4 or less. You're going to send it to the warp. I would use this predominantly, in my opinion, for board removal, for things I just don't like on the board, and this card is excellent for that. There is a second effect here to it as well. Your leader's back. You got the 4 life. Say you got 4 or less. You're going to add a card from your life to your hand. Place 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. When your opponent attacks with a battle card, basically you're just negating an attack. That's what it is. You may play this card from your drop or warp in rest mode, negating an attack. That's all it does. That's all it really does. Okay, that's all it really does. So, but the second effect is really where it's at. I didn't even want. I like how I read it when I didn't even want to do that. But this one, another good card. This used to be banned. Now it got unbanned since the game got balanced out enough for people to play it. Overwhelmed. That's all you're doing. Pretty much just board removal with that. You're going to choose any number of your opponent's battle cards, adding up a total cost of 6 or less. You're going to put it in the ward. So more than likely, you're probably going to remove up to as much as maybe two cards or less. 2 cards or less. It could be 3. Typically, I would say 2 cards or less with, with your boy right here, the secret identity mask saying, you pretty much gonna be about 2 or more. It could be 2 or more. Typically 2 or less, but typically that on average. But anyway, we have a Kraken Space. This is a really good card. Active battle, your leader gets a 15k and double strike. Let's say you're trying to go for gain. This card is perfect for that. You got to remember it, guys. Further of Instruction Champa and Hidden Power East Supreme Kai. That card is no longer, it's banned. So these cards right here cost a lot of money, as you can see. I still remember early. I remember I pulled like I don't think I pulled like the holographic version of this one. I don't think that I did the foil version, but having a foil version of this card is pretty nice. Really, really good card to have in the deck. I put one only there. You're not going to use it too often. At least I'm suspecting not to. I think one is just good. I think one is just good. Some more obvious staples here that we see. We already know what it is. Supreme Kai of Time Labyrinth Unleashed, negating attack. I mean, again, this one right here just slows down your opponent. Not much to say about it. Real good stuff. This is your girl. I mean, she's gonna be doing it for you. I mean, she's gonna, just definitely twerk it for you. She's gonna strip down, and she's gonna do her, she's gonna do her thing on the board. She's really gonna do her striptease on this board here for you whenever she needs it. And you gotta bless the Supreme Kai of Time, because she's gonna give you one heck of a time on that board. Another obvious staple, Super Saiyan, Super Kamehameha, another one, just again, board removal stuff here. Just all board removal. You guys already know that. Petrification, another board removal. This ain't board removal. It just slows down your opponent. Negating attack, choosing a card from your hand, put in the drop. Then you choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and it can't attack, and it can't be placed in a combo area or activate skills until the end of your next turn. So let's say it swung already. This could help you with like killing that card, destroying that card that was just swung or attack or whatever or whatever. This could really destroy. It slows down cards on the board. We have I didn't play with this card, but this is something that's pretty useful. Your leader is a black Saiyan, so essentially you can search for Super Saiyan 4s, up to 3, grab 2 of them if you want, and you're going to place the remaining at the bottom of your deck. If you add it to, you're going to choose one card of your hand, and you're going to place it at the bottom of your deck. Pretty cool stuff, and that's just 0 at that. We already know what this one is. Supportive Demon Emperor. You guys already know what this stuff is. Those who watch my channel should know what this is. If you watch Dragon Ball Super Card Game, you should know. Everything's on the screen. I don't want to go through all of it, but let's talk about things that are new to the deck. So you notice that there's an engine. There's a Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta engine, basically. So what we have a Super Saiyan 4 Goku opening Gambit. This one is for the set. BT24 is a rare. You have no Black Z unisons in play. This card can't attack, but when it is play, you draw 1, active main, burst 1. If your leader is the backside Vegito, you get to play this card from your hand, so you're playing it for 1. Not too bad. However, it doesn't have deflect on it, so that's kind of a bad thing. Also, we have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, pretty much the same thing as the other one. This one allows you to search. You're going to add 1 Black Saiyan card with an energy cost of 5 or less. You're going to shuffle your deck. Shuffle your deck. And you get to play it for hand for 1 if your leader is flipped up. And then we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, start a Fury battle over round 5. When this card is played, draw 2. You're going to discard 1 card from your hand. Auto limit. If your leader is backside is a Black Vegito Xeno card, and you have 2 or more energies, and you have a Vegito and a Vegeta, it's 2 or more energies. A Vegito, pretty much you have Vegito flipped up. You have 2 or more energies, and you have a Vegeta Xeno card in your combo area. When this card is used in a combo from your hand, you're going to add this card from your drop. You're going to add a card from your drop to your Z energy at the end of your battle. So it gains out. This really helps out for Z energy. It really helps out a lot. I think this is really, really good. More cards you have in your Z energy, the more you can actually bring from your Z deck. So this is a really good staple for the deck. We have a other Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Pretty much this one has critical, does similar effects to the other one. They're pretty much the same thing. It's just the opposite. This one has critical on it versus the other one being able to draw cards on it. One has draw power, the other one has critical on it. But you're discarding one card from your hand, giving you more ammo to use overwhelm. We have another Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan Goku Vegeta. This card is it's really, really good. I like it. I really love it a lot. I love the card art. This one you counterplay, limited one. You can overwhelm with it, but you're gonna counterplay it. You can play this one for free, essentially. It's just permanent. If you have a Black Z Unison with 2 or more markers in play, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without playing its energy cost. If your leader is black, play this card from your hand. It gets a 5k power. Pretty cool. Although, when this card is played, draw 1. Add 1 card from your hand to your Z energy. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and energy cost of 5 or less, and you're going to send it to a war. This is a beautiful card. This is a really, really beautiful card. Marvelous. It's spectacular. It does what you need to do. It has the board wipe on it. You can play this card for free. It reminds me of that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that came out on previous sets that allows you to counter play it. Once you play it, something goes in the rest mode. I forgot which one that was. That was a beautiful card. It kind of reminds me of this one. This card looks really, really good here for that. So I highly recommend playing this at the deck. You're playing it at 5. Then we have our 6 drops. We have Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, sparking offense, defense, double strike, barrier, blocker, Union Batara. Just doesn't matter. As long as those cards on the board, Union Batara for 1, auto limit 1, burst 2 at the end of your turn. Switch this card to active mode. Real cool stuff. So this right here goes in. It goes in. I like how this is a super rare. I can see this card as a rare card, but they made it super rare. You know. Then we have some more 6 drops here. So we have this is old tech. This is old. This card was used so often. I think it's limited 1 per deck. I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought this card was limited 1 per deck. Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, Martial Melee. I maybe don't think this. I think this may be the wrong card I put in here in this deck. You choose one. Okay. Yeah, I think this maybe this it could be the wrong one. I think it is, but I'll continue to play. So far I don't think it's bad because you can union fusion with this card and it gets 3. It gets 3. Your leader gets a Black Saiyan only, Son Goku and Vegeta Xeno. You choose battle cards in your warp. When choosing cards to use with this, cards union skills from your hand. If you do, place the chosen card from your drop to your warp. Activate once per turn. Place 1 Son Goku Goku Xeno or with 5k power and 1 Vegeta Xeno with 5k power from your drop to your warp. You're gonna switch this card to active mode, so it swings twice. So this is actually not too bad, but it just don't have like the only bad thing about this card. It doesn't have it don't have like a deflect on it. It just don't have that. If it had deflect on this card, I'd say this card would be awesome. But you're only playing this at 1. It's in special cases, special conditions. You're only playing it at 1. Now we have another Gogeta. This one has board removal and it's a blocker 2 at that. The leaders of Black Saiyan, Goku Xeno, Vegeta Xeno to Union Fusion. Does the same thing with effects here. You could choose battle cards in your warp to Union if you wanted to. It just says when you play it, choose one of your opponent's battle cards. Energy costs 4 or less. Knowing barrier it, send it to warp. It does the same thing. Does essentially what most other cards do within the deck. And don't get me wrong. So the win conditions that you've probably seen for the deck could be there. It's a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and also the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. And then we have another Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Actually a Super Saiyan Blue Vegito at that, as the SCR here put it, that has ultimate, deflect, triple strike. I think that was pretty cool. Permanent for more energies. Or for each marker on your Z Unison, we're going to reduce the energy cost in this change the cost of this card in your hand by 3. So that's pretty cool. So let's say you got 3 of them on it. You're gonna reduce it by 9. You can play this for free. 3 markers. You're gonna play it for 3. Free. That's or 2 if you wanted to. Free or 2 would be great. Active main, burst 3. Send 3 cards from your hand to your warp. You get to switch this to active mode. You can keep doing it if you wanted to. Man, this card is good. This is a good card. I think it's a really, really good card. A lot of the Saiyans, the SCR Saiyans got deflect on it. And I love deflect skill. So that means it's coming out no matter what. So this is a really, really good card. Overall, very good card. Don't get me wrong. I've seen people play. They're playing different things than that. I'm not going to get into it, but they're playing different stuff. So the Z battle cards we have in this deck, we got your boy Super Saiyan Blue, Vegito, Union of Spark. Place 1 card from your hand under this card into the owner's drop. You're going to draw 1. Nice. When this card or one of your black cards with a Union skills attacks or activates blocker skill, place up to 2 black cards from your warp under this. Ooh. Place up to 2 black cards from your warp under this card. Ooh. That's nice. Man. So giving you the opportunity to do what you need to do. Active main, place. You're going to place. It says active main. So it says -3 active main. Play up to 1 black battle card, which only costs 6, and Union skill from the warp. Wow, that's why I had to. If you notice, guys, I put those black cards in those decks. So you have Gogeta. I might just take out some cards like the support of Dark Emperor. I might just take that out when I think about it. But you see why I put it there. This card is really, really good. You want this on the board. You want to keep it on the board. This is a really good card. You need this card in your deck. You really need it. You really, really need it because it really helps out a lot. All right. And we have a final Kamehameha. This one's came out from the starter deck. If your battle card, which your energy cost of 6 or more, is attacking, you place 1 card from your Z energy in your drop, and you remove this card from the game. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to the owner's warp. Then choose up to 1 cards. Choose up to 1 card that it's attacking, and it gets a 10k power for the battle. Additionally, if you have 4 more energies at the end of battle, play up to you can play up to 1 each, a Son Goku and Vegeta card, both black, with an energy cost of 1 from your drop in rest mode with its skills negated. Now that part of it, that additional part, that's not, you don't have a Son Goku Vegeta or at an energy cost of 1 from your drop. You're not gonna you don't have that, so you're not gonna really worry about that. But the first effect, or the first half of it, when a battle card with an energy cost of 6 or more is attacking, you place 1 card from your Z energy in the drop. You're gonna remove this again. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards, send it to the warp, and then you're gonna choose one card that is attacking and gets a 10k power for the battle. So only thing is there just to boost you up. That's what it is. It's just a super combo boost up. That's all you're gonna do it for. You're just using it for the first half of. That's it. Boo, Pure Destroyer. You're only taking advantage of the bottom effect, absorbing one of his cards when you got 3 or more energies. And this is a 20k. This is just for pressure as usual. You already know what it is. Real good stuff. And another card at that. Wait. You know, I had more Z energy. I had another one. I had the other Goku. It's a 2-drop, 1 energy Goku. But this one you can also play here in this deck. There's another one. If your leader is a Vegito Xeno card, you have a black Unison card, and play, reduce the energy cost of the card in your Z energy by 1. Active main, limit. Remove this card from the game. You're gonna place up to black cards from your warp under your Super Saiyan Blue Vegito and Union Blue Vegito Union a Spark. So remove this card from the game. Place 2 black cards from blue 2 black cards from your warp under the the blue Super Saiyan Vegito. So that's actually pretty cool too. So it gives you cards under that blue Vegito card. It helps out really, essentially. Really helps out a lot. And then we're here go our sideboard. This is a really good card. I have one of these cards, I believe. I think I have one. Yeah, I got one of them. Real cool stuff. This it has so much tech to it. Deflect. I mean, you board removal on it, draw power on it. I'm not even gonna go into detail, but this is a good card to have as a sideboard. Really, really good hot card. This card also, y'all already know what it is. This is a classic card. This is your boy. You know, I really don't want to go into too much detail on some of this stuff because some of y'all already know it. I just don't want to go too much depth in it. But this one's a newer one. This one, Sparking Kamehameha. If you have a Vegito Xeno card with a Union skill in play, choose any number of your opponent's battle cards that adds up as a total cost. So it's a board removal, and I thought this was pretty nice, and it could be pretty helpful for you. But anyway, guys, that's the video here on this one. I know I have more Z battle cards. You guys, it's the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It has double strike on it. I think it has an active main. You have to have at least maybe 10 cards in the warp, and you send it over to 10 cards in the drop. You send it over to your warp, and it gets a double stripe or so for the turn. I did put that here in this deck. Somehow I just don't see it, but that would be a good card here for it as well. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. More content is coming. Comment, rate, subscribe, and peace.